Hello, my people. Oh, you know what? Why don't we get a little bit of music going? I'm gonna do some builds today. Uh, Hello, my peoples. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Just a second. Let me know how the music volume is. All right, I was working on this a little bit off stream, and I kind of still want to redo it. I need to look up more reference photos, but I was trying to make a what I was talking about on stream the first day I looked at these. Why is the name escaping me? Not a buzz droid, a... Why, dude? Words. But a vulture droid. There it is. I found it. Found what I was looking for in my noggin. And the frames are still really poo-poo. That's okay. Raven, how we doing? So, I'm sure people have made a little bit of their own discoveries, but it's very interesting. I think there's some other parts maybe included, but check this out. There's like a weird interaction, or maybe this is them gearing up towards having any item being able to be placed on the wall with an in-game function. Kind of like the vertical nudge, like they'll just give us another hotkey to be like, oh, flip this item to go on a wall. Because check this out. Wait, what am I looking for? Oh, I just want a building piece. So with the new Mos Espa pieces, also, do I have to unlock more? Or did I unlock both phases? I think there's one more set of quests I need to unlock today, right? Yeah. I gotta go on the main world and do some more quests, I think. And that gets me the gold speeder in the last build, I believe, correct? But here, so this thing is really great. This Aerotech thruster housing. That's how I've been building this. I'm sure there's, because I haven't done a ton of like angular techniques in my builds, but this thing, it doesn't do normal items. Like you can't get, it only makes it just go sideways, right? For like this. But if you use these wall pieces, and I don't know, and I don't think this is for all wall pieces, because if I go to like say this, it does the same thing where it'll like flip the one way, but it won't like follow the curves that are here. However, if we go to the Mos Espa parts, all of these Mos Espa wall pieces, not only can they be like lined up like with the wheel, but you can also aim. Oh, maybe this one's not doing it. But all of these ones, you can actually use the different angles of the wheel. And it works really well for like these ones for getting different angles on like this piece. That's how I was able to get some goofy angles here. I think that's about accurate. I think they need to be tucked in a little more. I need to look at more reference photos. But that's what I was using here. I can't even remember how I had these attached. You did all the quests and didn't get the speeder? If that's the case, just make another world that's a sandbox world. And just do the quests on there real quick. It'll only take you a moment. And then you should get, like, more books. What is that being supported by? Is it technically being supported by the corner? Oh, yeah, see, I figured that could go like that. Because it's really hard to make the shape of the inside. I was doing, like I said, I was doing this off stream, and I had the front piece of the wings on. Okay, let me look up. It is. Yeah, there's not a lot of good blue round parts that match this, although I guess I could use a different color. But I think this is what I was doing. I was doing basically this and then using that to manipulate the angle that this was on. Hold on, I think I need the other one. All right, this one. Oh, I can't. There's a lot of wrong ways to do this, and only like a few right ways. It's actually kind of annoying now. I remember why I kind of took a break the other day. Oops. One day there's going to be too many. I think I just need to get rid of the... I think it's just the wheel is too close. Yeah, these techniques, there's a reason. I'm sure there's a lot of people have tutorials for stuff, but they're a lot harder to do, I'm sure. These are so particular when you have to do techniques like this. I think that's the right angle. Nope, still in the way. I know how to use the fence pieces to an extent. You use like the chain link ones or something from what's it called, right? It's like these ones, right? Yeah, I am trying to build a vulture droid. I had it more put together, but I disassembled the front wings to try to, like, work more on other stuff. Whoa. These take some weird angles. What the hell? That's weird. I did this all the other day, and now I can't remember, like, for the life of me, how it all went together. Is that even... It's too far away, but I think I got it on the right angle. No, it's too much of an angle. The other one had much less of an angle. That's why I want to do more of this. It's going to be frustrating, but I want to learn how to do some of these techniques more easily. There. It's just hard because you have to, like, get the right angle, but, like, you also want your camera in a good spot, too, to be able to see where it is. That's the toughest part. And then also to see which angle you're trying to match. Like, I think that's the one. I think I got it there. Oh, no, it's the wrong angle. Or no, it's just supposed to be one space back. Rip. You see, there's, like, if you, like... It's possible to make tutorials for this, but can you see the, like, the difficulty in, like, trying to tell people I can barely even get it on my second, third, fourth try? Pod Racer? No, this is, I do want to make some Pod Racers. This is going to be my attempt at a vulture droid. I'm going to have to make some compromises on it, I think. It's like the really shallow angle. It should just be that one. No. And then I don't know what it is. I think it's Fortnite. My mouse has been like going out, like losing inputs again. I don't know what's causing it. Oops. We're gonna get this right. I think that's correct. No, it's the wrong angle. Is there a more consistent way to do this? I'm open to suggestions, but I am definitely... I think I'm doing it opposite, because I think it needs to tilt forward just barely, so hold on. It would be like that angle, right? That doesn't seem right. Oh, maybe it's that one. No. It also could be the height of this thing. I think I might have... I can't remember now if I had... Yeah, that should be where I had it, but it's very particular about where you, like, where the starting item is. Sometimes that can goof it up. So I want to say it should be like that. But clearly that's not right. I had it right. What's funny is the other day when I was actually working on this off stream, I had it working just fine, but I ended up testing out these rounded parts, which I actually really don't like. I might just end up restarting it. Otherwise, I'm going to be lost here. Because this is, I do want to get this fleshed out, but there's not a lot of good pieces this color that lend themselves to this. Yeah, because then I had a... Oh, wait, maybe I did make that too low. And that's why it wasn't working. Because these were supposed to have 2 layers. So that goes there. Those went there, and then I should be able to do that again. These ones are temporary. What am I making? I'm gonna attempt. I mean, I guess I'm most of the way through it, or part of the way through it. But we're making a vulture droid from Star Wars. Still have to figure out all the thruster business, but we'll get it figured out. So I think even having that attached to 2 pieces like that is different than it being attached to 1, because watch, it'll probably like just magically line up like a lot better here. I think I'm almost positive that's the right angle it's supposed to be. Yeah, that is lined up. There we go. Yeah, see, it was all, I swear it was just because this piece, if it was attached to just 1 floor piece instead of 2, it like, there's a lot of weird stuff that I've been noticing lately with build grid inconsistency, or like, I don't even know what to call it. Check it out. If we go, I think it was when I was building like my vehicles like this that I noticed like these. Watch. For some reason, oh, wait, now it's working. Maybe they fixed it. A lot of these pieces, when I would go to place them, they wouldn't like turn green unless I snapped it. And you see, even then, it's allowing you to place it there. But you see when I snap and then I let go, you see how it's there, and then when I snap, it moves over to the left by like 2 pixels or something. Like this, those are 2 different. If you placed it here, would be different from placing it here. It would change the spacing. And I've been having a lot of like I'm noticing it. Oh, steering's all goofed up now. But I'm noticing that where there's like grid inconsistencies where it'll let you place something depending on where you're aiming, like a quarter of a stud off, a fraction of a stud off. It's very odd. Rebuild your base? Yeah, well, I'm trying to start a new world now. I feel not super overwhelmed, but I'm trying. The only reason I feel lightly overwhelmed is because like all the content recently has been limited time stuff. So it's just been really tough to go at a new world without like that level of confidence. All right, so the bottom one I think we got on the same but opposite angle. Which I think is that one. There, chat, that's lined up, right? Because that's wrong. That almost looks right. But that's where it goes, right? I think. Not 1 space in, maybe? See, I think 1 space in. Aha, that's correct. Right? Before I place it? That's right. Who has better depth perception than Epic Bricks? Raise your hand. All right, we're placing it. Damn it! It looked so right. All right, so not 1 space in. There. Aha! You see what I'm talking about with these? It's so tough. You have to like have 4th dimensional vision to be able to see these clearly. All right, now this one might be tough because I already added that piece, but I should just be able to take this off. Yeah. And then we just add those other floor pieces back. Like this, our little, I don't even know what to call them, scaffolds. Our placeholders. All right, so this one I think has to go back to this one, all right. Yep, this little gap goes on the inside. And so this one is gonna go, it's all about where you aim. So you either aim like, here is one of the positions, and then this is like the same position depending on where you're aiming. But I think it gives you different grid results even though it's the same angle, and then there's that angle, and then you can kind of go all the way around it, but it's like the lowest angle possible. Now this one should be easy because it will bump up. Oops. Right? Supporting piece. All my hotkeys are way too close to each other. Maybe this one? Right? I think that's it. Got it. And And now I believe that other stupid piece was like a roof. Or no, it was a support. That's what it was. Wait, so I gotta do a vertical nudge here? Alright. Got those on. Now we just gotta do the front one. Yeah, I'll need your guys' help doing the body more, but because I got the back. That's the way I like it. Like, that's the exact shape we need, or the at least the closest thing we're gonna find. What is this game turned into? It's an open world builder. So, I mean, there's lots of, like, exploration slash PvE to do. But at the end of the day, being a LEGO game that has an open sandbox building mechanic, I mean, you could just, like a lot of people do, only play in sandbox and just have a virtual LEGO box. You know what I mean? Instead of having a physical bin of LEGO that you tool around with and build neat stuff, you have a physical world where it's essentially like it has like pros and cons, obviously, compared to like building IRL. But I think for a mass majority of people, that the cons are better in a digital space because, one, it's a free game. Yes, there are paid kits, but even if you bought every paid kit in this game, you're still off the hook less than if you bought real LEGO sets. And yeah, you have chunks that you're building with and not individual pieces, so the exact level of like personalization and customization isn't as close to IRL. But again, pros and cons. I think one of the best things is that this game, you know, you can essentially play it for free and build for hours and hours and hours just off of that. At least this is pretty repeatable. Now that I've done it a handful of times, I kind of remember where to aim, and my depth perception's getting better. Wrong one. So we're aiming there. What was that? Yo! Eli, thank you for the fall. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aha, see, there's two different spots on this same angle that it'll adjust to, and you need it like on the further one. That's what seems to be the problem. It'll line up, even though it's the correct angle, it like won't line up that way. Or maybe it's the other one. No, I can't tell. Is it this one? Is that? I think that's it. I think that's the lineup. I think I got it. Ta-da! Correct. I think I can. Oh yeah, this is see me testing it beforehand. The whole process. Yo, Clayton, how's it going, dude? Welcome back. All right, this one we want like the lowest spot possible, and then we just jam it in. Good old jam it in technique. Never fails. See, like, I think this one too. It's like you go to, there's another spot. Or maybe this one's the opposite where you have to have it on the other one. So let's try here. I think that's right. I just needed to go back a space. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now the front part is gonna end up looking. Yo, Sword of Truth, welcome in, welcome in. The front, I can't really do away. That, or I have to think of like. There's no 1x floor pieces. They're all 2x. Because otherwise, like Get my references. The side view, there's, if you look at an actual one, there's less of this filling here. It's mostly just connected in the middle. But as you can see, I have this floor structure that connects these two wing parts together. This can't be any short. I guess it could be a little bit shorter if I were to... What? Hold on. I can make it like 2 spaces shorter, maybe. And that's about it. Because what am I using? I'm using 2 of these. Right? That's my length. If I just went there and there, right? That would make it 1 space shorter, which would still connect it, but it would make that part a little slimmer. Right? What are you building? Is that the... What'll it be? Ketchup or mustard? But yeah, it's just a stupid hovercraft I made the other day. Or last week, probably. Do I have a tutorial for that? No, but I can get one up for sure. It uses parts from a handful of different... Like, this, it definitely isn't like a free-to-play build. And on top of that, I think these pieces are from the Star Wars Lego Pass, which just did get put back in the shop and then taken out recently, but I already had a bit. But here, if I do this, because that's connected to that, that's connected to that. So if I break this, we're good. And then we replace it with this. So we do 1 space in, like that. And then now this one, I don't know if this one will stay. If I break it, I guess I'll just have to redo it. Okay, cool. Stayed connected with the magic forces. So then this one, oh, nope, not that one. This one now goes here. And you see now we have successfully made it but 1 space shorter. Now we just got to do the other side the same way, like that, and we could effectively... Oh god, I hit the wrong one. It's okay. Or maybe that one just wasn't able... Oh no, I hit the right one. It just wasn't able to be broken without... Actually, I can do it again. It's okay. Wait, did I put that one in the wrong spot? I think I did. It's okay, chat. This is the process that you must abide by. Okay, we'll do this so I don't do it wrong this time. I just don't think I'm allowed to break that bottom right one. I'm willing to do this again and again. Let me see the pictures again. Yeah, no, I mean, if you haven't played since like December, there is like the most amount of updates they've put out ever in this game in the recent time. So, all right, we should be good to break that one. And then we replace it with this one, then replace that, basically just moving that one over 1 space. And then we're gonna do... Oh, see, some of them are just different, I guess. They don't want to attach the same way. We'll get them back on there, don't worry. I got it figured out now. Hello? We're probably gonna end up having to do it all over again. Oh, nope, we didn't. Oh, I still put that one in the wrong spot. Okay, we should be good. I just got to do some replacing. But that's okay. This is the one I have to do a tutorial on. I have to. If J-Dub said so, it is pretty much law, so I can't really argue that. Alright, well, let's just redo this side first. Wait, do I need the... Yeah, I need the longer one. Alright, let's get the bottom one here done first. Because, like, if I can make this just a little bit tighter in the wing area, I think it'll end up just looking way, way nicer. I think this one, we have to go to this one. Oops. Oh, I'm pressing my Windows key, rip. Except for this one, I don't have the back of the other one to line it up, so we really do got to do this one by, like, eyeball. There we go. That is too far off. It needs to be... Oops. Dude, when every control is backwards, and I don't have my hands on the keyboard correctly. There we go. That's right. And I think... I don't know. I feel like that one's too far. I think it's too far in. I think I need to have it like come outward like that and then like that. I think that's right. Go for it. No, I had it. I just needed it one more space forward. I'm building a vulture droid. Or attempting to. It is tough to get these angled pieces on the way you want them. I think that one was too far back. God damn it. Damn it. We'll get it. It's just really hard because you have to keep... I wish they would go, like almost have like a free view mode. I don't know. Something to lock you in more. It's got to be there, right? Or is it there? I think here. Or am I wrong? Chat. A or B? Who has better depth perception than me? A or B? It's A, right? Aha! You're right. I trust you, J-Dub, forever. See, that's a little bit better. I saved it. See, like, just that little, like, it makes it look better instead of so blocky. You know it's going to inevitably look blocky. But we can combat it. Now, these ones will be a lot easier because I'll be able to just bump it up against the other one. But yeah, this one, I think... When you're on the top, it's like you need to use the highest most grab point that's that height. I don't know how to explain it. So like here is good because it bumps into that one, and then I can even overlap them, and that helps me check whether they're lined up or not. See, like that, again, what I was showing you is, see how this gets you the same angle? See how it's literally, it doesn't change the angle, it's just moving it one stud over. It, for some reason, has a huge difference on where you can place the part, because there's all these other angles that do change it. But between here and here is no difference. And then on the bottom, there's the same interaction where it's like here and here are the same angle. And when you're on the top, you need to use like angle B over angle A and then vice versa for the bottom. Otherwise, it ends up not lining up. All right. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I got to do the front part of these. I see. All right. First, we put this thing back. And then we can break this one to then put these guys where we put our little wheel doodad. This is a vulture droid, though. Yep, that's what we were working on. Attempting. You know, we only got so many parts that kind of look like the right thing. And then there's going to be some parts where I've got to make some jumps in the imagination for sure. Do the angle of the wings look right? Because I went with this one because it's like easier to see. Because 45, you can see it pretty good from the side and you can see it pretty good from the top. I felt like if I got too, because like IRL, it's like more to the side, but you can still see over. Like I'm looking at different top view pictures here, and it is very like round almost going through the sides, but like top views, you can still see the bend of that part of the wing. And then the front ideally should go up the front should go a little bit past like the midway point roughly. So like the front of the vehicle, now that I'm going to start working on the body of it, should go up to about there, right? It's got a lot more wing in the front than it does on the back. But I don't know what color. Oh, it's getting dark again, too. I can't see jack. Nah, I think you're pretty trustworthy. Don't you have a key to one of my worlds? I could trust you. Just not with knowledge, apparently. Come on, man. Hype yourself up here. I'm trying to think of also a better way to connect these. Oh, you know what? What if... Because I don't want to see that from the side as much. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a way we can, like... Does that work? No. No, I think overcomplicating it is a bad idea. The new railings. Are they Mos Espa? Or like... Probably got a filter by both of those. Can't be those, right? Oh, you mean for angled building, sorry. Oh, you meant for like building purposes. Like actually using in the build. Oh, is it from this one? Can you get like crazy angles off of that? Can you do it with any piece on this? Or like any build? Or is it just for like these pieces? Oh yeah, it's just for like these ones. But I guess it's like you could still use button tech, right? Like you just have to use buttons. And it's probably the same with the wheel thing too, huh? I wonder if, let's see if I can. It's probably tougher because of the space that you need around it, but I wonder if, oh yeah, look at that. So like that's how you could get pieces that aren't from, because like if you do this, it doesn't work with this one like it does those new wall pieces. Which makes me think they're going to start changing something. That's a weird back end difference. But I imagine we can do the same thing here, where if we use these, it'll be super, you can skip. But these parts let you skip the button, essentially, whereas these whoa, there's some odd angles. It almost looks like it's facing, there's one of them that was like angled down. Yeah, look at that. What is that angle? What do you mean Tech City would be virtually invisible? Go to fence. There go the new ones. I'm guessing this one gets it too. Tech. Go to fence and look at Tech City. Tech City. Oh. What is that one called? It's actually called Tech City. Which is that the new one? The Ninjago one? I don't. This list is too long now. Ryumara City? There you go. I don't know why he's saying Tech City. Maybe not. I broke. Oh, you think turn this on its side there and then attach to it? Or like attach both of them maybe? Is this the right length though is the question. I mean, I would have to go back to the original height. But I don't know if those pieces, the wing pieces, would then attach to the side of, I guess they would if I forced them to, but I don't know if they would count as supporting or not. That's what I was thinking, if the sides of the fence actually count as supporting pieces or not. I guess I can test that real quick. Whoa. Yeah, it definitely looks like it counts as supporting. Can I get like another piece onto the side of it? Yeah, it does. Oh wait, no, I would need to test because we're flipping it sideways ×2, so it would actually need to connect to the top, which should be supporting. Oh no, it's at a weird height. Can I? Wait, can we button it? No, the top of it is weird. The top of it is like on a weird grid with those like half stud rays right there because of the clips. Let's think about how I'm going to do the body, because essentially it's just the front is like shaped like this. If you look up like reference pictures, it's just going to be like a half semicircle essentially. How do you unlock legendary axe and pickaxe? It depends, because you can... Oh, yeah, I guess you can't use the Ninjago material for that stuff now. Duh. But basically just getting better materials until you get... So legendary you can make with the immediately if you use the legendary Ninjago materials. But if you're using like the OG materials, you have to make a purple weapon, then take it to your legendary forge, and then you rift it, and then you have to use the weapon more to charge it up, and then it will like turn into a legendary version. But that takes a little bit longer than just doing the what's it called? The Ninjago. Speeder cover for the headpiece. What is it from? Like the thruster cover, the prefab. Oh yeah. Why didn't I think about that? I think you're like a gazillion times right. It just clicked in my these guys, right? Is that what you're talking about? Thruster cover. Is that weird? Yeah. I'd have to get it at an angle, but that could work. Is one side of them blue? No, not really. I thought it was blue. It's just blue in the middle. But that would be a pretty good part to put right here for like the little, not even though it's not a cockpit, but the brain of the vulture, if you will. Also, I got to think about where I'm going to put thrusters on this damn thing. Because I don't even know where I'm going to be able to fit any with this current build. Something I haven't even thought about yet. Because ideally, I'd probably want, like, these guys. But they're not going to fit here. I wonder... So right there would be ideal. I wonder if I place those first, if it would let me get it. Oh yeah, I was gonna work on that in a second. I have an idea for it. I should just need to do something like, oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, that makes it, oh, Hira, hold on, I got it. That's why I had those other floor pieces there. If we do this, and then, right? Because it's just weird because these pieces are already sideways. I guess I could see how they would work going up one more space. Or even down one more space, I suppose. That gets it to like a more, looks like it's on an even, more even grid line this way. Now it looks like I could just, yeah, see, there we go. Is there a shorter one? Here, I'll just make some temporary ones. Boom. Will this one piece even go sideways? I mean, it will. I know it will, but like, will it attach to anything? Or is it going to need like a supporting piece? So ideally, you want to like right about here. There's like nothing to... Is the other one different? First order railing, the full small one. Are we? Is this for the sides of the vehicle now we're talking about? Oh yeah, I could use this going sideways there, and it could save me a little more room. But would it attach is the question. Vulture droid, not droidica. But you're in the ballpark. Oh, this one. Wait, do what with it? Oh, I see what you mean. Like, doing this is like a full circle. And then putting a thruster in it. Oh. This'll work for the headpiece? Oh, because it's at an angle? Oops. Sorry, it's always really tough. I'm a very visual learner. And so when I try to read text, you're probably explaining it perfectly. It's me. It's me. Like I said, it's hard for me to visualize. Would it connect at an angle? I doubt it. No, I don't think you're being weird. I'm just hesitant to bring people in usually. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. I saw that there's downtime too. Don't think I saw anything on Reddit. Or are you just more talking about using this as a backboard? And I think I'm envisioning it. Hold on. I think I'm envisioning what you're saying now. Would I want this one or the other one? I kind of like the other one better. I don't know. I can't tell. But like we could do that and then put like a thruster behind it. I guess I could also just do this too. Have it double. That would kind of match. Like that? Is that what we're talking about? Get rid of that one now. Nah, yeah! I do like that. I do like... Should I scoot it up more? I feel like it needs to be up like a space or two more, no? Like the middle of it should be like... there? Let me look at reference photo real quick. I guess it is tucked more toward, like the whole back is very bulbous. So if anything, maybe even further back. Oh yeah, the length of it. True that. Just more fence pieces. Trying to look at... Like it looks exactly like a Lego one would. I think I add more, little more going forward and backwards. And their colors match just enough. That's wrong. Oh, let me snap these. Oh, well, look at that. I think that looks way better, right? I don't know if I'll be able to make it. If you got this kind of knowledge, you probably make it better than I could. I'm good, but you guys are creative. I appreciate the suggestions a lot. I wonder if this would have worked. Like a sideways mailbox or something. That would have been kind of a more like, what do you guys think? That's actually kind of hilarious. The small one doesn't work too. Oh, that one's almost the right shape. It's a little more blocky and not as like slopey, but that like almost works. Let's go back through. Oh, this toolbox, I don't know how. Oh, it's at an angle. That doesn't really do anything for me. I'm like, I don't think there's anything really boxy that I need to add for the build anyway. I'm just looking for other pieces that at least match the color. That kind of matches. It's the light blue, not the dark blue. This one kind of matches. Like, I could see myself maybe doing that on here to give it more accent, but then it takes away from the white accent. Whatever it is, it looks good. Thank you, Queens North. We're making a vulture droid from Star Wars. Wait, what arms need to go back more? Like the wing arms? The body back more. Well, I could always just move this up. Or should I... So you think there should be... Because I can't really... If I make these go any further apart in the middle, I don't really have any pieces to fill the middle of the wing. This is as close together as I can get them this way. And if I go further, then I almost have an unfillable gap. But I think in this case, I just move this piece up a little more by like... What, like... one stud, you think? Because I'm looking at reference photos and the back tail, because like on the top end. Where is it? Can you see that? Hold on. Can't even see my own webcam right now. But like, the back looks like it goes, and I know that's like maybe a different design. There's a lot of different ones out there. But that looks like the back mostly comes up just about to the back of where the wings do. And then the front, like, round part would come up to roughly just past the halfway point. I think, yeah, because no, you're right, because this is like right even. I think maybe 1-2 studs, which is doable here, actually. Oh, wait, no, I can't get that any closer unless I lift it back up, which I guess I can do. Oops. Okay, good. All right, if I went up, I think... Wait, no, because then it's on a weird grid. I don't even know if that's going to work. Because if I did this here, I don't think this can go up anymore in either position. Let me see. Because I think that's going to bump. I don't think it could go forward anymore. Otherwise, it's thicker than 2 floor pieces are. So, like, physically, this piece can't go much further unless I go underneath. No, I can't even go in more. But no, good call. I think that's the only hold up there. Oops. I need to disable my Windows key. Let me do that now. FN. What is it? It's Control FN Alt. No, it was Control FN Alt Windows key. There we go. I always forget the hotkey to deactivate my Windows key. And it sucks because every time my computer goes to sleep, it technically, the keyboard will like technically disconnect from power. So it resets that I actually did anything the first time. Is the game lagging? Do you think these ones look better? The bigger ones? I guess I can do the sharp one there and then the less sharp one in the front. Does that look good? No, wait. Shouldn't I be able to get this lower now, though? Hold on. Oops. Okay. Shouldn't I be able to place that on here? Yeah, we should. Because then it'll hug closer to the ground. Okay, that's connected to that, that's connected to that, that's connected to that. I believe we can get rid of this. Oh! How are you connected to that? Whatever, I'll do it again. How are those connected? Yeah, these ones. Oh wait, no. I was thinking the Tech City ones. But you're talking about these guys? Oh yeah, because you can do like that whole shape and then flip it and then you have like a whole like cone of it going. And then I can imagine you can even extend it with other gray pieces like this and the other fences in between to make it like bigger and stuff. I think I see what the vision is there. Hello? Is it the lag making my mouse not be able to move sometimes? I can't tell. See, now it'll hug just a little bit closer to the ground than it did before. Now, we just gotta break this, go back to our floors, take this one, do that, and we'll get this piece back on there in no time. It is laggy, dude. Like every time I pull out a piece, I feel like it's like delayed. So I don't know why that broke. All I did was break that piece, and that broke. Am I missing something? Aha. See, I agree with you. It does need to be up a little more. I agree with you now. I 1,000%, not that I didn't before, but like even more so now. And then I also got to get friggin' thrusters figured out, man. Oh no. Where am I even going to put them on this build? There's like no room anywhere. Because I feel like building the front is going to look just kind of boxy no matter what I do. But it's a display piece. I guess I could also throw a hover brick in here. Make a hover. I could probably make it... Because flying, and not only am I going to have to fit them, I have to balance them, which is quite tough. You know what? What other thrusters do I have? We have all the different thrusters now. Obviously, they're big. These, I want more of the blue. I want to use the blue ones, obviously. Those ones are just going to look better. There's just not enough room in between here and here, unfortunately, because, like, that would be perfect for the back, obviously. If there was just a little more room. Because I've got, like, that kind of option. You know, I wonder if I can do this, and then... wonder if it'll float, like, on the outside. No, it's either... Aha, see, that'll work. That one. Just have to... It kind of cheats, but it works. That's how I thought it would. I just need that angle. And then if we make it come forward to the right spot. There. Right? That works. But now we need up thrusters to make it go up, because I don't want to use balloons on this. Because I've seen Haskins builds. Haskins been doing a lot of balloonless, or a handful of balloonless builds, where they use just all forward and upward momentum to get the thing flying. Oh yeah, the speeder thrusters. Oh. Because I could probably... Yeah. Sneak them on, like, there and stuff for the ones that take us up. Oh, yeah. I know exactly who Mad Puck is. I just haven't seen his videos as much as I've seen some other people's recently. Although I do see a lot of Mad Puck's content. He is, like... Dude, he's got to be, like, top 5 builders in LEGO Fortnite. For sure. Oliver, I'm sorry that you feel bad for me, but you don't have to. Whoa, wait a minute. Why does this look different? Oh, it's just different in the picture. They made the black lines gray lines. That looks off. I mean, it's just like a color thing. Maybe it's a lighting angle. It looks gray instead of black. Okay, so we can do those like that. I should probably put those there first. Because those will push, like, outwards, but also technically... up. Like, that's mostly up. And if anything, I probably want, like, more in the front. So that way I could... I guess I could wire it all up later, figure out what I need for the balancing. Because Because then if I put more in the front, that'll make it so the nose lifts up and I'll actually, like, ascend. But it looks like I could fit, what, 3 of those going across if I wanted to? Perfect. That's actually super good spacing. And once it's got stuff on there, they'll be a little more nonchalant. Wait, the what? The truck? The truck speeder thruster? What do you mean? Which one's that? The big new one? This one? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, I guess I could throw that, like... Oh, yeah, this piece is... That corner piece kind of throws me up. I could always throw that on the bottom, too. All right, I think we've got somewhat of the propulsion figured out. Because those look damn good back there. I wish there was a thruster this size or this style that had blue, like the blue. One of the black thrusters are in even. The bottom ones. They appear to be correct. The back ones? Pretty sure these ones are lined up, right? No, they're both. You're talking about this one and this one, right? Yeah, they're just barely peeking over the top, both of them. I think we're good. But good catch, or good call. It could have been wrong. Okay, so now what do we do for the body? I almost feel like I should exaggerate it, and this is where it ends anyway. I almost feel like that's where I should bring it up to. Because I can't think of any pieces to use, because like the front is really just like a semicircle. And I don't know what parts of this color are going to work here. There's nothing I'm forgetting about here. The only other thing I was thinking about was using this, but doing the opposite of what I did here. So you see how those ones make like a pointy? You could also technically... Hello? Where's the... Oh, yeah, it's a wall piece. That's why it's going underground. But, like, I could also have it attached the other way. What is happening? What is happening? Can I build now? I think I had to flip them differently or something to do that. I can't remember. It's like... Because that way flips them this way. But I need them... It's still going to be really pointy in the front, but I think it'll still work. Wait, hold on. Let me... First, I wish in Sandbox you could just have permanent times of day. For the love of God, I would love to make it infinitely noon o'clock in my world. That would be fantastic. Okay. So. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, wait, no, it should work. Right? No, it's going to be wider, right? I actually don't think it will work because of the wideness of it. Because these ones already are too wide. If I go the other way, it's going to want to go past the wings sideways. and the fairies and the butterflies and now the Jedi training ball. Pew 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 pew. I think those are under supports. Let's see if I can find anything similar that I overlooked. That's what 90% of this game is when you're building, is looking through. Because there are so many similar parts that are at completely different corners of the UI. And it's easy to forget you have access to certain pieces because they're in such an oddball category. That's a cool part. A clock, and also in expert mode, they need a clock to tell you how long you've survived without actually dying and losing your entire world first. That's the only way you can currently do that. Because otherwise, the only thing I could think of to build a body is just to do a really piss poor job just doing the boxy grid up to the front, which is going to look horrendous, but it might be the only like option. I'm trying to really rack my brain here. That, I've always said it, the recents list, why is there a limit here? Like, it goes to what, 16 now? Why isn't this list just infinitely long, and it just is a literal list of the builds you've used in the most recent order? Whether that's 100 or even 200 different parts. I want to be able to go through, like, have an entire building session where I am building like this, and I want to have every part that I've already used here in the palette, not just the last 16, because, like, that's just not enough. That's like a quarter of a build, that many pieces. But let's see what we can do. Does anybody have any ideas? Yeah, this is, you gotta scroll through your own builds. It's the only way. There's no better way to look at it, because we're looking for curvy and blue or dark blue, but like that really doesn't exist other than the piece I've already been utilizing. Because this piece is also, like I said, it's like thicker than just 2 floor pieces, so I couldn't even replace it and put it sideways in there. There's some floors that are they bigger ones? Let's see. I think those are the ones I had on in the beginning. That you might have. I think I know what you're talking about, and we can try going back to it, but there was a light problem with them. That they were like barely. You're talking about these guys, right? So the problem ends up being that I have to replace 2 studs worth of floor going this way. And even then it just cuts off the curvy part. Oh, no, the angled ones? Is it in this one section somewhere? These ones? Mos Espa. Oh, okay. The white ones? Wait, you said curved one. It is white, so we can get that to... Yeah, I think that'll actually really work out well. Because then we can just go across with, like, regular blue flooring, essentially. Let me see. That one's the same shape, and it's too big, right? Yeah. So we use that one. It would be, like, right about there. Or, like, there. Hold on. I gotta do even spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. or 6? 8 or 6? I think 6, right? Yeah, to the scale that I currently have it, it definitely fills. And then we can just do blue in between there. Right? Hold on, we can make the math work out here, right? I want to use all these regular blue ones if I can. Aha. Is there any of those? A little bit of green in there. Oh, wait, let me rotate it so the green part is like underneath. You can't see it as well. There we go. Yeah, that looks good because of the white accent even. I wonder if I should, nah, wait. Do I have any... Why is that? That's gray. It's not the right color, is it? Is that the right color? Do my eyes deceive me? They do. Weird. Or maybe I can do white for the ones going down the side. Like these two. I could find white floors. Obviously, we've got access to those. Beachside Paradise. Or maybe just like one blue, one. Give it like some, almost like some, like racing stripes. Switch them, you think? Yeah, I do like that. I guess I need to break the second one. Something like, yeah. All right, it's coming together. It's coming together. Should I build a second layer of all this? Actually, I should, just to like, if I can, especially if I can fit one more underneath that piece, because then, oh no, it's gonna bump there. But it would definitely like, I guess it's gonna depend on weight too. So I feel like it'll just fill out the fullness so it doesn't look paper thin from the front. I guess I can even do one on the bottom too to beef it up a little bit. Not much I can do about the part back there, but here I think we add just that much. Should I make the white stripes go back further? Because they can. Oh, this one. Is there another set? I think there was a newer set that had more white floor pieces that came in like a 4x. I guess technically you won't see it here. I guess you'll see it there, though. Well, I guess we can make the blue go back a little more too. It'll just won't be the flat white design, which is honestly all right by me. What do you think? To like there? Will this thing fly? That is the goal. It does not yet, but that is the goal. See, now this looks closer to the ground, like to the top, so it doesn't look... I mean, it does technically stick out. It does... The Vulture Droid head thingy does technically come out. But when it's in its seated position, it's quite low. Yo, Mama Weasley, we're building a Vulture Droid. AKA a spaceship, because the Vulture Droid is quite literally just a big drone. That looks so much better than I thought it would. See, now we can just use that one. So laggy. I feel it, like in my bones. Yeah. All right. I told him when he could do it. Yeah. That's why I tell people, like, even earlier, I was just like, that's the reason I think it will be more and more successful over time, especially if people realize that. And maybe I start to make more content, like, do like a PSA. Don't spend as much money on Lego. Play Lego Fortnite. But yeah, you can do so. You have limitations compared to IRL building, but because it's virtual, yeah, you can buy a couple of build kits, but it's still less than real Lego sets, and you have unlimited of them. Granted, there's a build limit, but like, if you need 1,000 gray bricks for a wall, you have them in this game. In IRL, that's just to build a big wall for your castle and order those 2,000 gray bricks you're going to need to build the big wall. You're already hundreds of dollars down, whereas like you could spend a couple $100 in this game and all those parts are reusable again and again. Not to say IRL building is bad, but again, like I was talking about earlier, there's lots of pros and cons between the two. Okay, we are in business. Should I add... I don't even know if I'll be able to fit another floor piece under here. Yeah, not right there. Technically, I could add one there. No, but then it'll just get in the way if I potentially need a center one. Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to do testing with its centering and like, cause it might need to be further back. It might need to be further forward. Who really knows at this point? It could be anyone. I'll have to test like all 4 of these positions that it can go in. All right, and then I definitely feel like I need another thruster. I think I'm gonna have almost no forward. I guess no, these Sorrow Sub larges are pretty powerful, are they not? They're like more powerful, I feel like, than a large. I haven't done a lot of the testing or looking up what other people have discovered yet, so. Let's see if I can get another one back here. This isn't ideal because it takes away from the shape that it has on the back. Is it? Oh, it's one of those spots where it says I can, but I can't. Or is it lagging? Yeah, it really doesn't. It says I can, but really... See, that's another fake spot. Says I can place it there, but I really can't. Just do one in the middle, you think? Oh, it might not even. Oh, yeah, it's not going to work. This piece that I've been using, it has such oddball dimensions that it's very, like, it's not exactly this many bricks high. It's a very annoying to work with piece because it's a wall piece that I've put sideways, so its interactions are like all over the place. Inside. Oh! You think it'll fit in there? Or I can make it like one space longer? Wait. It can't go inside. Or is there a way to get it inside? It seems to be just too high or just too low. Or do I have to like connect it? How is it? Angle it and cover it? Wait, what do you mean by angle it? Yeah, I know the back piece has to go over it, but I can't even get it to line up in there. Or you think just place it like here, and then like you said, will that go over it? Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Yeah, that feels... Because I want to... I think I need to make it also one more. It looks like it's 4 of those long. Out one and add planks across the middle. Up a stud. Oh, I think I should do one space added to the front instead of to the back. With all that talk of wanting to move stuff up earlier, I think favoring the front will be better here. And then you said plank in the middle, up a stud? Like just as like a face, like a placeholder? Oh, I see, because it looks like it has a different height than that other thing or something, and it's going to change the... So, like, just use this? Will this get it in? Am I on the right track here? That doesn't look like I got it right. Oh, you mean like make it wider? Yeah, this is Sandbox, but I'm, you know, I do my builds here so people can build them in their regular worlds. I guess I'm confused by what you mean add a plank like there. Is that going to change things up even more? I feel like it's still not fitting. I guess I could do the balloon trick. See if that would make it go more center. Oh, the character's in the way. Wait. I can't get that? We have a 2-stud gap in width from the fence, right? But then isn't that not going to line... If I open the head up in width, isn't that not going to line up with this thing anymore? Like, if I make that part wider, isn't it going to be goofy? Like, then that won't be as, like... You're talking, like, bring those out, right? I just feel like... Let me test that over here. So, like, essentially do that. No? Or, here. Wait, maybe one of the other thrusters will attach better. Or... I can use the small, because they're not going to be seen anyway. So I'm curious. And then, I think since it was even attaching to the side walls, we can do 2 more, like that. And then we cover it. Oh, is it really gonna have... Is it really in the way now? What bat? Oh, it's upside down. Yes! Success! See, that's smart. Yeah, no, that's why it takes more than one brain to do this, apparently. We've all got our own little ways and ways we think. It's a benefit. So I'm glad you're here, because, dude, this is about probably like twice as good as I could have made it on my own brain, just because I would have like overthought or underthought certain parts. But now I gotta undo it, because technically they gotta get wired at some point. Actually, you know what? I might be able to tap them from the outside. I know thrusters are kind of like that. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like I can. I just kind of have to do it blind. When I do it, that'll be fine. Okay, so I got a decent amount going forward. The problem with those ones is since they're higher up, I don't know how this thing's balanced at all yet. Those could potentially push me down since they are higher and less. Because like usually with thrusters, it's why like when you're building even just like basic speeders, the height of these thrusters in the back matter a lot. See how even on this vehicle I push forward a little bit? See how like that's even, and then I'm going forward. The tech, I think I have them about as good as they could be, but technically I could like place those maybe a half a stud, quarter of a stud lower if it were possible, and then it would fly more like flat, if that makes sense. But sometimes, honestly, with certain speeders, having a little bit of... God, what is this lag, dude? This is a new world. I am like... It is like jittery AF all of a sudden. What is going... And then you see that? I've been getting the over in the right corner there, or the left corner there. I've been getting that connection symbol like the whole session I've been playing. I'm going to log out and log back in. I had this happen the other day when I was recording one of my videos. And I think using the bus station fixed it, but it was just, I was recording and I was doing like B-roll of my speeders going sideways, and then all of a sudden it's just like clip, 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 clip. I don't even have. Wait, I thought there was like a Star Wars like battle droid or some sort of. Hmm. Is there Grievous? Do I have him? I don't think I have. Is Grievous in? Oh yeah, there he is. Let's say he's probably the most fitting. Here, 2 seconds while this loads in. Is it memory leak? I don't even. I've heard other people talk about that. What is memory leak? Is that like a gaming thing in general, or is that like a Lego Fortnite issue specifically? Dude, it looks so good now. Oh my god, I'm so freaking happy with it. Like, holy cow, that thing looks slick, bro. Was that a burger? Dude, why are these things so oversized? I've like barely used these legendary shurikens. They're humongous, which I love because that's Lego. It's like over the top. But yes, this is a burger. Oh my god, it's still happening. What is this? You guys can see. Look at it. I'm just like skipping. I'm skipping. That is the most oh my god, that feels terrible. I can't. Oh my god. If they didn't have the push to control stuff now, it'd be because back in the day, not back in the day, but like a month ago, before they had the extra channels and the push and release for the thrusters, if it was lagging like this, you'd click a thruster channel and it would freaking like lock because it was lagging, and it would be even worse. Could be too many parts. This world is a relatively I don't have any major builds on this world. There's no mega villages. This is like a more of like a experimenting ground. I've got some vehicles and like my Game Boy and like my brick house built over here. But like here, there is nothing built on Ninjago Island besides what you see around me. That should not be the problem. Shouldn't be. I think we're about ready to send her off. Now, I feel as if hover bricks don't work upside down. Do they work at angles? I don't think they do. I think they only work if they're upright. Correct? Can you fly yet? Yeah, you've always been. I mean, for the like, you can turn this option on now in regular survival. But like, as far as like vehicle flying, yeah, dude, the level of customization and like tuning you can do to a vehicle is like way better. Yeah, post them in my Discord, or that should be linked in my bio, or come over to Twitch and we'll link it over there. Post them in my Discord, and I can add like a channel for build tech. That wouldn't be bad. Just like ideas that are like showable within like 1 or 2 pictures. Yeah, if you try to trains now, if you do like a monorail track, so because dude, they added hover bricks. You could make your monorail just be on a hover system where like it's just, and then boom, you just build a rail, and then you would just be frictionless gliding. Oh god, I forgot I gotta add that. Oh, it screws it up so bad not having that thruster. Yeah, there, and then even beyond, even if without the hover brick, those mechanics have gotten a lot better. However, today, dude, what is going on? Is anybody else experiencing this connection type lag stuff? Because my stream ain't lagging. It ain't my internet connection. Can't be. But I think we're ready to break this thing down. Oh yeah, the pilot seat. I gotta add that too. Wonder if I could have fit inside. Probably not. There's no way I could fit inside here. I mean, the blue one almost matches if it wasn't yellow. You know, the black one, you think, right? I think what I will do is... Because I want to be able to steer with these as well, so I can put them on... What channel did I put that one on? Oh. I always think that's left. So now I press both to go forward, or just one. Oh, we need to switch those. Or just one of them to turn. So now if I want to go forward, I would just press both of these. It's so laggy, dude. And then that will turn me left, or right, excuse me. And then that'll turn me left. It's, dude, I can't escape the lag. What do I need to do? I mean, there's thrusters in there too, but what I could also do if I want it to look just a little bit sleeker is I could just get rid of those, but then I'd have to get rid of the thrusters that are hidden in there. And I could sink the seat down a little further so that it's like embedded in the head, which is an option. What do you guys think? Check it out. This is not a, no, this is, I'm experimenting in a sandbox. So I do all of my builds and experimentation here just because it's a little bit easier. And then generally I'll take builds into my expert if I want to actually make them in there. And also my long-running expert world, I didn't lose it or anything. But unfortunately, you see how laggy this world is even, it's brand, like mostly brand new world. My OG expert world is so old that it just doesn't really function very well these days. Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't see it pop up until just now. Oh, I see what you did with the taillights too. I like that. Bro, that one's cool. The first order transport. Look at that. That looks crazy, bro. Yeah, I like that one. All right, so those ones on my left and right. And then should I don't know if I should add something different. I guess I should make both of them go to forward as well. So, like, now they're multifunctional. Now I should just be able to go forward for both or turn left or right with either one of those. And then it still uses the same ones. Okay, that's easier. The train is your crown jewel. It'd be great if they gave us, like, train track pieces eventually with curvy ones and then, like, a wheel, like, train wheel system that could go on there so it could, like, once it's on there, it could go really smoothly. We just build that function into the game. Okay, and then, so those, how are we going to go up? Because we got left, right. We should just make... I guess I could make it down. Down will be up. This is probably not going to work right off the rip. We'll have to do some balancing, but this is kind of all we can do. Okay, so this is going to be on down. That's also going to be on down. It's also going to be on down. 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 And then, before we forget... Okay, this is going to be forward. That's going to be forward. Forward. Oh. There we go, that one. I don't think that's going to be enough turning power. Maybe I'll have to add some of the bottom ones into that equation. That almost looks like it's going to be way more than enough to take us up, but we'll see. Okay. I think I should also add a hover brick so it's like always hovering. Wait, it's in the way on this side, but not that side? What is this? I guess we can always add it there. Thank God I hit the right spot. I don't know if that'll be enough to make it hover. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Will that actually work? Probably. It usually does. Usually there's a lot of pieces like that. Seems only like one side. Maybe it's like the gem chests where, like, no matter what, the left's like, I don't know. Either way, I got him to sneak into there. I almost think the wider base works better for him. All right, let's see what she does, huh? Let's activate the hovers. I can't even tell if it activated them or not. All right, big moment here, chat. Big moment. How weak are these parts? Or they... Oh, you know what? I remember remember when I broke... I think I just need to replace them really quick. It shouldn't take long. It'll take a second. Also, why am I? Oh, I don't have any. I need more at least like one hover brick in the back, if possible. Or I just need to push the ones that I had further back. Yeah, I can get some back there. Oh, hold on. Should deactivate first. Wait. Hold on. Let me get these put on back on first. Oops. Oh, maybe if it had the front pieces on, it would even out too. It's actually helping a lot. Okay. Now we gotta go back to these pieces. They should go back on. I think it's just having weird interactions with other pieces it's connected to that are... It's like it's counting that as my base supporting piece. Even though there's other supporting pieces supporting it, it's like, no, this is my supporting piece. So, like, I think once that piece is broken... I forgot about this. If I went bigger scale, I think that would have looked sick in between. I don't know. Could I have utilized those at all? Maybe underneath or something would look cool. But distracted. Okay. We need this, that, not there. That's right. And then... should be relatively painless. Hold on. Restart. That's the right piece, right? Yeah. It's so particular about where you have to aim for these, man. There we go. Hey, it floats evenly. Okay. We're in business. We're in business so far. It's probably... Oh, I should probably break this stuff, otherwise I'm having a hard time turning around. Oh! You saw nothing. Nothing. And I wish they would add the camera crouch mechanic back. I don't know if that was an accident, but I can't crouch to dip my POV just that little extra bit anymore like you used to be able to. That was actually, like, ridiculously handy. Man, how many times have I put these wings on? Not enough. Clearly not enough times. Okay. Where's all this stuff? Let's clear the runway too. There we are. All right, that should be a clear enough runway. Oh, that one too. Oh, I can't even turn right now because it's lagging so bad. Hey, this is what they're updating tonight. Oh my goodness. Everything is so delayed right now. It's very unenjoyable. Can vehicles still clip through the floor? I believe so, but it's much less common. All right. I don't have any way to go back either. Push! I don't think I can push this. Oh, yeah, I can. Perfect. The lag is not helping this situation either. This is... I'm not even going to be able to fly this thing properly with this lag. It's very, very temperamental. Like, everything is delayed. I'm clicking right now. Oh, that's actually not delayed now. All right. Ooh. We need it. That means it needs to be further back because it's pushing this way. If it's further back, we'll go forward. Although now I can't get the right, because if I could crouch and do the tech, this would be easy. But now, oh my god, I like can't get my camera angle. Nope, right there. My god, that is annoying to have to do. Still kind of going backwards. Oh, it can go back a little further. Although I'm gonna have a real... Oh, wait, I got it. Oh. Can I break that with a blaster still? I really don't want to break anything else on accident right now. It is not the mood I am in. Can I still use like a Star Wars or one of these? Yeah, it's so laggy, dude. Oh, there is something in the way. I guess I can take these ones. Here, let's just, since before we take them off. Wait, did I even... Yeah, we did these. Let's just not do these ones in the front. Let's put those to nothing right now and see if that makes a difference. Because that's... Was that further back than the first time? No, I think I did get it further back. Oh my god, it's so laggy. I can't even do anything. It's everything is delayed by half a second continuously. Oh my goodness. I guess these ones are? I can't, it's hard to tell because the lag doesn't give me a good sample. what it's actually going to fly like. So that gets me forward. I think I need... It's hard to tell how I want to balance it from here. It's still flying back. You'd think it would... It's almost like more than it was. And I can't... Again, you see this lag? Like, I'm not stopping. That's lag literally rubber banding me. That is quite annoying. I haven't done much progression yet on the new expert world. I've been doing some more building off stream and now on stream again. Let's see if just for some reason, if doing the opposite of what you think will work. And let's put it more forward. Yeah, we got it centered. That's all you say. It might not be centered the other time, so I wanted to double check this time. Nope. Okay. That's what I expected to happen. However, I also expected it to be better from it being in the back. I don't think I could move that back unless I move it inward. I feel like it was almost better there. Like 1 or 2 spaces away. Because this is the closest I'm getting, is right here. It's like I need like 1 or 2 more in the back to even it out or something. Like, I feel like even some of these would be useful. That's right in the center, I believe. Let's see if that helps. Oh, okay, a little too much. Okay. It's getting harder to control, too. Oh, actually, I could push it. I forgot. Get back over here. Oh, what's happening? Oh, the game did not like that. Oh, wow. Whoa. Where am I? The game did not like that at all. Why? I went from my pickaxe, and I did not misclick. I went from my pickaxe to my guns, and you all saw it pull out my nunchucks, right? Gotta perform some thruster surgery here. I could also balloon it up higher, but then I don't want to have to deal with doing that every time. Let's see. Can one of these fit behind there? No, it bumps in. I guess I can move this more forward and see if that helps. Let's see if I can do these small ones and see if that is better. Because otherwise, it's just a lot. This part right here is a lot of trial and error. I still need to make the steering better. Okay, we're gonna lag. I can't even test it. Yep, I can't even. Everything is delayed. Give me a sec. That one's pretty good. If it wasn't lagging, I'd be able to tell. I'm still going backwards, it seems, but like it is the most jittery mess ever right now. Still have a long... I can do some more thrusters underneath to make turning better, too. Oh, how did it push? I pushed it that way, and it pushed into me somehow. Oh, hello? Push that way. There we go. Now glide. Here, let's try if I go 2 spaces away. So there, 1, 2. Let's see if now... Where does it send me now if I leave it on that spot? That one's definitely backwards. But what if we do the 2 thrusters with that? Oh, I forgot. Did we not even... Did I wire that? No, I didn't. It's lagging again. Every time you see me go up, I'm clicking the button 2 seconds before I actually go up. I'm gonna click now. See how delayed that was? I'm battling lag here more than anything. So this has me going backwards, so let's try going back to the large ones in the back. And then if that's still too much, then I should be able to fit. What could possibly be in the way that wasn't in the way before? Okay, that's still... I need to make it 3 spaces? One, 2, 3. I want to be able to get a thruster behind there, which I know I've got room for, or can have room for. Still bumping into it? How big is this thing back there? Hold on, I gotta see this. No! Oh god, I guess that actually helps me see. That can't go further back? I'm inside now. See, I should have had room there, too. That's right in the middle, correct? No, it is not. I can't see anything. I don't even know how I'm gonna get out of here. That's in the center. Oh, okay, that kind of worked. No, I don't want to be underneath it again. Jesus criminy. All right. fired it. However, I was able to, now that I've got that there, I can definitely move this back as far as it can. Ever played Lego Movie 2, the video game? No. I have not. Is that centered? I can't tell. Can never tell. This is going to be the one. Well, now we're going forward. I really can't find the right balance here, can I? Oops. No. I was about to say, why am I... Oh, if you're holding still. I was like, I'm just dodging. So it's like, I think... I guess I'm just gonna have to break that. This is so... I guess I could also balloon it. I could put some temporary balloons on it. Let's do that. Let's just throw some temporary balloons to, like, lift it up. Temporary balloons. Perfect. Get under the damn hood of this thing. Oh, be careful, because it's going to go even further if I push around. No, I want the back lifted up more. I lied. So much work. So worth it, though. Oops. That should be good enough. There we go. Oh, I see. It lets you do it, but only if you place that one first. I see. Whoa. Let's try that combo. Oh, did I get the right one there? No, I did not. Wait, did I hit the balloon? Ah. I guess forward is better than backwards. See if I can even it out. Because I just need to be able to, like, kind of rise up evenly. And then I guess I could try channeling everything together and see how it'll... Because also with back thrusters going at the same time, I should honestly test that out. This is going to be tough. Because thrusters moving me forward are also going to make me tilt backwards as well. And also, I need to make the steering better on this. And yes, the balloons are temporary, if you were wondering. Alright, so... we just need... oh, and we can add... those there. Because these will be for turning, so... that's not great. I should probably put some extra turning ones back there. Right, so 2 there. I might need bigger ones. You think I had these ones? Like going up, just for a little bit of extra oomph. Because I also want to figure out the steering. Because I'm still going forward, right? Oh, whoa, those ones are... can't even place them on there. Or at least on that part. Yeah, no, this is... like a no-go. Same thing in adding these here for steering. But they're going to be ugly. Also, what I could do... is this pushes me down or more up. Because I can add these as steering. Like, if they're facing up, I can use them as steering. If they're opposite... but what about these guys? I like how those fit on better. So where would I attach more on the... because I want it to be like my other... like this. I guess not this one, because it has one broken. But you see how it turns by having one in the front left pushing you right, and then one in the back right pushing you left. And that's how you get like a really even and probably like one of the best turns you can get out of these. So what I'm trying to do is, these are my front ones, just like on the speeder. I need essentially 2 to be like right about here, but I don't know if I want them, if they're flipped like that, I don't know if it's going to give me the right force that I'm looking for. Because I need definitely something facing inwards here. Because this using the back thrusters as steering was not really working. The only other thing that I've got is that these kind of like, and I don't want to add thrusters there because then it really ruins the shape that we have going for the Vulture droid. So, you know what else is? What if? Are there some angled builds we could do here? Would that help? Hold on, let me wire these ones. I just don't have a lot of room to work with here either. Oh, it's a little better. Is it really adding that much weight? Oh, it's because the balloon stuff. Let me try to deactivate those first, though. I mean, that's decent enough turning for like a ship, because it's not really meant to be driven around. I just need an actual backwards now, because I have backwards right now is up, and forwards is forwards, left is left, right is right. So I kind of need something to send me backwards. I guess I can use reverse seldomly, so I can put that on one of like the random channels. I still kind of have to figure out the up and the forward, but I at least need some control while I'm testing it. I can't stand it. Oh, like, out of control it is. It keeps just floating all over the place. I can't see. There we go. All right, this is going to be... We're going to make this actually 2. And then we're going to make the balloons something else, even though the balloons are temporary right now. We're going to make those 3. And the balloons are temporary while I just work on it, if anybody's wondering. I'm trying to make this thing fly balloonless. All right. Backwards. Balloons. Reverse is working good. My left and right. It sends me forward. I guess technically, let's just see what happens if I just unlink these from left and right. That just might work better ultimately. Oh no, it's too slow. I want more of like a pivot though than anything. Those ones aren't even really that strong. Figure if I have some in the back though. Let's see if I can get these attached anywhere. Even if it's a cheater way. Nah. Yeah, I'm trying to find a space for them though, because I'm trying to keep it in line with a vulture droid. The more I add on the outside, the more it's got extra stuff. So I think the only other spot I have is like this spot underneath. Hold on, let me get it lifted up again. Here, I know what I can do. I still gotta worry about up too, but this is the furthest back spot that I can use, and we'll just go with Is is the small thruster more powerful than the steering? I would imagine it is. Oh wait, I don't have anything I can attach to the sidewall there. There's no floor. I forgot. So I was gonna attach it sideways there, but I forgot there's no floor going through there. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can use these ones also. I'll just turn, because those ones will turn me left. So I'll also link that to left and this one to right. And I think that'll essentially, it'll just use two thrusters, or one thruster for two jobs. No, that doesn't exactly get the... Oh yeah, it's because it's like facing down, not sideways. Because I have it upside down and angled, all weird. Okay, that didn't work. I wonder too if we could just get rid of those, but then I don't think I have anything to attach to there. Glad to be hanging out with Lagan. Glad to have you back. So I really want to get this flying. So many issues. Not so many, but little things we got to figure out here. I guess what I could do... Hold on. What were those new pieces? Are they the Moss Espa ones? So I can add like an... Yeah, there we go. Now I've got a sidewall to put this turning thruster on back there. Or at least I should. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. So now... like that. Okay, so those ones are already wired correctly. So those ones are gonna wait, yeah, right. Yeah, these are gonna go right. I know, I literally had to make the thruster sound in my head for it to make sense. Don't judge me. I think I got that. They're just kind of too weak. Wait, is it working? Kinda. Why is it? I feel like it's... I can't tell which ones are... Wait, did I get... Why do I see another one lighting up? I feel like that shouldn't be. Or am I just crazy? Let's see if it's these guys just being... I don't know exactly which thrusters are stronger or not right now. Because you'd think a couple of these would be stronger than those tiny ones. But then again, who knows? Oops. Here, I'm not even going to do the other side. Just test one way. Much better. Yeah, I guess it was just that type of thruster. Maybe it's just weird angles with those thrusters. I just don't want to be able to see those. That's the biggest thing, but that's kind of what it's going to have to be. Because I also got to remember that when it's flying in the air, it's going to turn differently than when it's like flying, hovering. Is Subnautica similar to this? I didn't think it was in the same genre. I guess maybe you can base build, I don't know. And like custom build stuff. I thought it was all just more exploration. Like, I don't need it to turn fast, but when I'm in the air, I do. You know what I mean? I definitely need it to be stronger. I think maybe I need it to tilt backwards actually, I think, when I'm going. So maybe I bring the middle thruster up a little bit more. That's where I just had it. That's 2 spaces away. Is this the future of Fortnite? I don't know. What did I click? What have I done? Chat? I have ascended. This is lag. There's no... What? Why am I floating that high? That was odd. No, that just makes me go that way. Oops. Oh, don't do that. Oh yeah, I got rid of those backwards thrusters for now, didn't I? I must do better. Finding the balance on this is tough. I usually don't build vehicles, and this is the first vehicle I've ever tried to do without balloons. I know there's balloons on there, but they are temporary. The build looks good. We just gotta make the flying come together better. I just don't have a lot of room. I feel like I should start from scratch. Not on the whole thing, but on the thrusters. Like, I feel like I should try a slightly different approach. Like, this way it seems like I'm tweaking it and nothing seems to be, like, landing. So let's take a step back. Let's start with just like one of these and see which way it goes and where we need the extra power. I think that's a better starting point. Also, would it fly differently if I don't have the hover brick activated? Or is it mostly the same? Oops, not that. I imagine once you're off the floor, the hover brick mechanic kind of like becomes irrelevant or like doesn't really do anything. What is the engineering behind this? I am still trying to figure that out, man. I got the build done with some fancy angular techniques, but like this is the first time because these balloons are just to hold it up while I work on it. But I'm trying to make this fly straight up. Or not fly straight up, but be able to fly completely without the assistance of balloons. So what I'm also thinking is I maybe need more forward thrust. I don't know if I'll be able to fit 2 large ones on the bottom without it like bumping out, right? Because these pieces are also weird. Like, you'd think I'd be able to place it closer, but I can't, and I don't think I'd be able to do it going side to side either. I guess let's test it. Oh wait, the hover bricks are not currently keeping it up, so. Oh wow, they ground it more? What is that in? Okay, so hover bricks, when activated, are actually pulling you down? So, like, I need to keep those on because the physics are going to be different whether I have them on there or not. Correct? That's weird. Why is it going higher with more weight? What is this? Oh, that's wrong. All right, be very careful. Gently. I think we can go less with these now. Hold on. Now it does nothing? Those 2 balloons are the difference between not lifting off at all and flying like 100 feet into the sky, huh? Really? What did I make it for? I don't even remember. 3. That's odd. Really? So 1 less balloon would be halfway between here and there? Show me. That's so weird. Roger, roger. Yes. Just working on making it fly now. We got the shape done, but that was honestly the easy part. Was I going... Wait, did I fly forwards? I think I flew forwards, so I need another thruster up front. Actually, why does it get lighter when I put stuff on it, too? It's the complete opposite of what you would think would happen. Let's try that. I think that'll give us more forward momentum, too, because of the way it's angled. Also, clearly, because I want it to hover, I should really be testing this out with the hover bricks on there still. Because otherwise it's going to fly differently. think we just got to move those ones back. No, not only do they not add up, but they're constantly ever changing. Like, it's hard to get a grasp of, like, what works and what doesn't. Like, I'll probably get this balanced, you know, at some point, and I'll be able to get it to fly. But then the problem will be 3 weeks, 4 weeks later. It won't work. This, like, the thrusters in the back will be more strong than they used to be or whatever it is. And all that is a very delicate dance that we're trying to create here. And like I said, I got to test this with and without hover bricks because, whoa. Maybe one space less further back instead of two. Because I also feel like that's a little too strong. Here's the thing, is I think I need to go less. I don't even think I need a large thruster. Like, maybe I need just enough to get it, like, off the ground. Everything, even with just one plus the others, it feels like it's too aggressive. I don't want to take off like that. I want to go kind of like get to the height I need, like intermittently or slowly, and then punch it and be able to maintain that altitude and kind of cruise and speed around. You mean with the interaction that they seem to be having? That's really weird. See, I almost want to try, like, all these ones. Yo, Brick Dad, what's going on? A lot of craziness in life has been going on, but other than that, just building Lego in some shape or form, right? Like, I'm curious. How did I get those lined up differently? You want to get back into it, but don't know where to start? Any tips? Just play. There's a lot new since the beginning. So you'll kind of have to, like, essentially relearn some stuff. So I don't even know if this will be enough. I might actually be, like, forced to use one of the large thrusters. But otherwise, I would just, like, dive back in and pretend like it's a new game, and I think you'll draw more enjoyment out of it. It's just unfortunate I can't get these to attach in any meaningful way. Oh, it's not letting me. It was a fake out. It, like, was green, but it really wasn't. Like, I'm curious if that's even enough to lift me. Wait, no, those are facing the wrong way to lift. Is this Worlds? No, this is LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. Oh, I forgot to wire them. Derp. I thought this would be a little bit easier than it is, but jeez. And like I said, I need to get those hover bricks back on there because I feel like that's a key in the balance of how it's going to fly. Oh, wait, that seems... That's actually pretty solid. It's actually exactly what I was looking for. It's just like there's no gyroscope to like even me out. But otherwise, if I land on somewhere flat, I should be able to... Yeah, that's like perfect, dude. That couldn't be like any more. I think I'm going slightly backwards, but like... Alright, now we just gotta get it to turn better. Okay, and we need more forward thrust, I still feel like. But what if we took new map? This is technically my just experimental sandbox world that I build stuff on, but otherwise the Ninjago map is technically new if you haven't played in like the last 6 months. All right, in the back, let's go. And like with every piece you add from this point, the thing is you have to like retest it with every single piece that you add. Otherwise, it's not always going to do the same thing necessarily. Here, where were those one fence pieces? No, those are too tall. I need something short. Where were those other ones that I was using? I don't even remember what they were now.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yo, J-Dub God with the resub, bro. Thank you so much, dude. I think I'll just use the white. Oh. Okay. That should give me more. All right, which one's that? Does anybody know thruster powers? Because I guess I could just use these. That might essentially be better. That might be too much, but maybe it'll be just enough. I guess I still need to put the hover bricks in, but I don't... I think that only affects it when the balloons are doing it, which I don't plan to have forever. Wait a minute. Oh, I did one of them wrong, clearly. I must have clicked. That's the other thing I gotta watch is here. Let me double check this. It could be goofing me up and I don't even know it. Okay, those are all still right. I was making sure that the thrusters that are embedded in here to go forward, I didn't accidentally change through the wall when I thought I was changing another channel. That's what I thought I did under here. I just wanted to be sure. So that's backwards. That's going to push us left. That's going to push us right. Why do I see both of them going, though? watch this. Oh. That's why. Okay. Oops. Still like floating backwards ever so slightly. Tinier, like 1/4. Okay. And then that's the same as like. So are these two large thrusters essentially the same? And then I imagine like maybe these two are equivalent and this one's the super weak one. Maybe there's a place I can try to add one balloon that maybe like helps gyroscope me. Because right now, these are just temporary balloons. But even when they're not activated, the problem is that when I go up, I'm just going whatever direction my car happens to be lying. So if I go on this hill and then go up, I'm going backwards. You see that? So like ideally, I almost want like a singular balloon put on the bottom, even though that's going to make the physics super weird. But like if I had one balloon centered going through, it would like at least give me like a center that it would maybe pull towards, but not if it's on the bottom or sideways. I know that messes with the balloon physics. And the thing that sucks is you can't put like I can't get anything to go like on this part of these pieces. They're so wonky. Oh, I forgot I've got some room in here to work with. That could, can I fit? Ooh, okay. That actually helps a lot because that's where I can put turning stuff and I can save room under here for more important stuff than just turning. Oh, on this thing? It doesn't even let me seem to put a button. So... I know it was the other ones that were fitting, but I don't even know if those are going to be powerful enough to turn me. Those big ones were barely powerful enough to turn me. I don't have a lot of room. That'll add some balance. So the overall going up. It would be maybe because I have 5 and 6 on my mouse. Maybe I can use those channels like 6 on my mouse to pivot up and like 5 to pivot down or something like that. And I could have control because there's going to be many channels and it's going to be like take a lot of coordination, but I could get it to work. That's the only other thing I could think of is to like instead of having that one on down, just have it on 6. And then... Oops, careful. Now pivot up. But then I need a way to pivot down. Oops. Should essentially be just another thruster up front. And maybe I can go with a less dramatic one. I guess I could just put it right on top. Let's see what that does. Pivot up. That's not quite enough. Not powerful enough to do it. Let's do the other one. Pivot up. Pivot down. It's more just a control. So I can also extra pivot up. Yeah, that's working. It's working very well. Now I need turning installed again. Oh god, I have no turning installed. We have to pick a... Wait, can I do a backflip? I'm giving it all she's got, Captain! Come on, baby! Sky King! Here we come! Oh, I'm an amazing pilot. Yeah, I need, like, this way and this way, too, which is going to be... I'm thinking about trying to build that into the turning, so that way when I turn left, not only would I be turning left, but I'd also be, like, pivoting that direction, too. Or, like, tilting that direction. So I want it to be, like, a... You know what I mean? Yeah, I've got front back control now. I just need to be able to tilt the other way. And again, these balloons are temporary. They're just for... They're my airbag system for now. For until I figure stuff out. And for now, I'm not even really worried about making it hover. Like, once I get everything balanced, I'll try adding hover bricks, like, right at the end to see if I can get it for style points. But otherwise, I'm thinking... It'll just be easier. Hold on. To do it at the end. I need you to go over there. There we go. This hill is like just high enough to where it doesn't do anything with the balloons. All right, maybe I can still... I got it. I got it. Well, no, because, like, I'll have to use some of these bottom ones as pivoters, if anything. And then I'm trying to think of a better place to put this top one so you don't see it as much, but it's about as... Oh, you know what I can probably do? Instead of having it there... Oops. Trip. Dun, dun, dun. All we gotta do is buried 2 of them. So I think we did need a little more force than just 1 to push us back down. So I think they would look better there and there, respectively. Ooh. See, that's the other thing is when we're on a slope too, I do need some like left and right. Oh, I'd never wired those. Rip. So those would have been to 5, right? Up, down. It does keep me, it is better. It's like more responsive with 2. I don't want to go too far here, otherwise I'm gonna not be able to get back without steering right now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, tilt and turning, but that means I gotta have thrusters that essentially are moving me. I gotta have the traditional thrusters of like pivoting you, but I also need to have other thrusters that are lightly pulling us the other way. Because like what I'm thinking about is reusing these thrusters here. We'll also put a set here and here. Because when we tilt to the right, that's going to be these 2 thrusters pushing us down, and then thrusters on the bottom left pushing us over. So that's why I'm adding a second one here, because these ones will be for to pivot, but I can also wire this to whatever I choose to be the turn, which will probably just be left and right. So when I press left, it'll act as a turning thruster. When I press 5, it acts as a, what is that, like camber adjustment? I don't know what that kind of tilt. I'm not a pilot. I don't do aviation. But I think if we do like a similar pattern like that on the top and the bottom, that'll actually, no, I could just, are those are going the opposite way, right? Yeah, because these are pushing down, those are pushing up. These are my going up thrusters, but I could technically also use them as the tilting thrusters, because they are essentially, they're not lined up this way, but they are lined up in the same way to push evenly. Roughly, anyway. And then I think I also need what I did here still to have it work. I think... I'm also wondering, what do you think has more pushing power? Here, let me set up just like a little tester so you can see. What has more power to the turning? Do you think... You know, like, let's imagine these are turning thrusters, right? You know, these 2 are going to turn us right. The other 2 are going to turn us left. Am I going to get better turning power out of this? Or if I attached it to a wider base? What do I get more, I guess, torque with on the turn? Is that the right use of math? Like, which one of these is going to turn harder? Right? That's what I imagine it's the one on the left. I imagine because it's, like, narrower, you have... thinner bit, yeah, so I imagine that is going to have more turning power than if they were on the side. So, like, The reason I was thinking about that was like over here, do I want this like this thick so that way they're this way, or would just having them be? I guess mine is no. That would be the same. Yeah, that's the same as my thought experiment there, right? So we've got that. The thing is, I don't think I have. The other problem is, obviously, I know the answer to this question. So this is going to have the most turn. Like that is going to have a lot of turn power. This has slightly less. The more inwards we go with them and the less space there is between them, the less power we're going to get in the turn. Which is actually useful. Like when I'm building some of my other speeders, I do that on purpose because the speeder is so light that if you do it like that, you're a freaking propeller yourself. So you actually do have to build it closer together. But the problem is here I don't have a lot of runway. But I do have other pieces I think I have. Let me see. What piece was this anyway? Oh, it was the beachy beam. Because I would ideally, and I guess I could just make these ones strong, and that should compensate maybe a little. Oh, I can still fit them. Okay. And I suppose I could just do the, because it is, yeah, I could just do them all. Because even though you get less out of having them in the center, if as long as you have one on the edge still, it should be additive. Wait a minute. Are we having a left-right issue here? Oh, of course it's going to let me place it on that side, but not this side. Ugh. Oh, wait, no, it was just a lineup thing. Okay. I must have been aiming at the wrong piece, or it was floating or something. See, I feel like this. So that's going to want to push us right. And this one's going to want to push us right. And that means this one's left. That one's left. Which means subsequently that one would also be left. That one would be right. This one would be left. And this one would be right. Right? Correct. Oh, I forgot. So now I just need more forward thrust. I don't have enough to like really carry me that much. But now we'll get to the tilting, now that I at least have some basic turning figured out here. See, I still am thinking about adding a balloon in here just to make it, like, balance better. It looks so cool. Thank you. We're working on it. We're working on it. Oh, you know what? I think we'll just add that 6 balloon back, because up here, it's clearly fine. I don't even care if it goes super high into the air anymore. Okay. I need more forward thrust. That's for damn sure. I know what we do. Whoa, those are in the wrong spot. We do... Oh god, what just happened? Oh, are those... Those are just the pieces I broke, right? Why did that look like I had like a bunch of pieces break at once out of nowhere? That was scary. It looks like the thing happens where it breaks all your toys on the build. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. So now we do the same thing we did, and now we have room back here, I think. No, I'd have to go. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. So now this also gets routed to forward. Oop, forward. And then we do what we did already, except for we make sure these ones get placed on correctly. What is going on with these? It's like they work and then they don't. See, what is going on there? I think it's because it's moving. What is... Stop it. There, I gotta use that as a reference point. Otherwise it gets the other ones all goofy. I think it's because it's floating right now that it's doing that, though. See how that one's floating? That shouldn't be doing that. Is that one floating? No, okay. So now we can use that one as our reference, and it should make the other ones. As long as we, again, use it as our reference and nudge over. Should be good. There we go. All right, we already rewired that to go forward. So now, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. And, okay, we've got at least one. Oh, you know what else I can do? Add another one. Boop. Okay. 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 Whoa, okay, it's a little bit too much juice. Oh, careful. That and they're also really low, so they're going to want to kick me up. I think I'm popping a wheelie in the sky. I can do backflips easy, though. Trying to think of what to do to... Because ideally I'd want them at the same level my other ones already are, or I need to balance them out with like more on the top. How do you build that? I mean, I did about an hour of testing off stream the other day, and now I've been experimenting for about 3.5, 4 hours now. So very, very slowly is how I did it. Lots of trial and error. Okay, we got the turning good. We just need the forward thrust to be less aggressive. Yeah, the more pushes me down. Or it's too much. Ugh. There's a balance here. Maybe it's also because they're under too, or not under, but they're further up. I think if they were further back, or maybe would further forward actually be better? Obviously the balloons, it doesn't matter. Hold on, because I gotta pee like crazy. I must pee! Or did I just mute myself and not unmute myself? That's what it was. Sorry, I muted myself. You know what I think it is too? Because you can still hear me when I'm muted. No matter what, I swear I've turned it off. My webcam picks up audio. I swear. I don't have it added as a source even. Did I miss that one? All right. Now what I was saying was, what did I have these ones to? Though those were just supposed to be there for side. I don't think I had those linked to anything just yet. Let's try them all, actually. Oh, that works. Kind of. Oh, God. See, now I need something else to tilt me still. Wait, hold on. I need a little more down push now. Like if I can do maybe one of these in the center? Let's try this. Oh wait, didn't I want those to be on 5? Hold on. Ones aren't quite strong enough to push me back down through all of that. It's getting more and more like I can control it, but not quite the way I'm envisioning it yet. So we're getting closer. I don't have too much time left for the stream today, but we are getting closer. Let's give that a whirl. Dive bomb. And then we can save it. I gotta press a lot of buttons at once. But now we just need the tilting mechanic. It's coming together. Oops. All right, now that's not bound. That's our balloons. I guess I can change that to these to 4 for now. The balloons are coming off eventually, by the way. They are but temporary until I get all the balancing figured out, which is taking quite a bit of time so far. Okay, so now, okay, now these are going to be our tilts. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Actually, I think I'm going to keep it on the same. I gotta... Yeah, okay. So, now... we have to give all of these other channels, or all these thrusters, additional channels. So this is also... so this is going to tilt us to the right. So we want this also on right. And we want this also on left, because that's going to go down. And then we want all of these. So we want this one also on right, this one also on right, and then this one on left, and this one on left. Because that's... Yep. Okay. We got that. And then... I need to look at it from this way or I'm going to get confused. All right. Those ones are going to go left. So these ones also need to be bound to left. I think. And then these ones will be right. And then I think that's going to make us do a barrel roll. I think. I hope. I mean, with the balloons, it's going to be hard to tell. So let me get some altitude so I can kind of drop and do it. Oop. It's there, but it's not like perfect. I might be able to change it up a little bit, but it's there, right? Let's try a flight here. Oop. What did I do? Hold on. What's also going forward? Oh, you know what? It's because I got too many cross-channel things. It's not quite getting me the turn that I want to here. I think I need... like less of these ones on left and right. So I want it to be able to do a barrel roll, but this feels more like natural of turning. Oh God. Release me. So I just, oops, forgot it's on 4 now. Wait, did I miss that one up? Yeah, that one we need to go forward. Why am I turning left, though? Side things overlapped? They shouldn't be. I can't even remember what I have half of these things wired to now. What did I miss? Clearly missed one. When I go forward, I tilt to the left a little bit. And it's hard to tell. And I also seem to be turning left differently than I am right. I think I goofed up to some of the wiring at some point. Yeah, this one should be left and 5. Actually, left and nothing, I think. I don't think I had these bound to anything. No, still going. Why am I still going left? Oh, it did it to that one too, I guess. It's so hard to control. I've got to fix this up to be better. I know I can make it more efficient than this. It is rough to try to remember what I need to do to make certain maneuvers. I think I do need a few extra separate thrusters that aren't shared. Because I can do a barrel roll, kinda, but not while I'm hovering up. Because when I'm going up, it's activating both of those. Oh, wait. Hold on. Am I not getting... Is that why? Did I completely miss a set of thrusters? Or did I miss... Maybe I didn't even do them on the right one. Oh, yeah, I hit up instead of... Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been hitting up instead of right. That's why it's goofing me up so bad. So that one should be... It should be down and left. Down and left. Down and left. Down and right. Down and right. Down and right. That's what was causing problems. I accidentally hit the wrong number. The wrong number. Okay, that feels better for the turns, kinda. Yeah, up. I think I need more on the up to take me up. There we go. Hey! Okay, we're in business. Roger, roger. Ah! Come on, you can do it. I still need more to help me go up when I want to camber upwards. Oh, it's because I just have that one. All I got to do is me. So what's that one? It's just a 6. So if we add this one to 6. This one to 6. Much better. It's working! It's working! Dive bomb. It's working! Yeah, the hover bricks. Here. Rest! I need to... Where was I? Over here? Oops. It's harder to turn when it's stationary. But it does the job, man. And maybe it could go a little faster now, but that might goof with some of the mechanics that I've set up so far. Oh, you mean like a Ducky 1-2 Mini, perhaps? That's what I'm rocking. So here, let me... Hopefully this doesn't goof anything up. Let's unplug. I've got a... Now it's not lit up anymore either. But my keyboard, I replaced these keys specifically on my 60%. Because these are the arrow keys on J, K, L, and I. So I just made those keys different colors. And so those are my arrows. I have to hit the function key plus those. But so my arrows are just through a function key, but I have them so a quick glance down, I can look, and those are my new arrow keys. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to add the hover bricks. Where can they be fitted is the question. I really don't want to move anything right now. I don't have any room. I guess I can put it on the top too. I don't want to, but... I guess I can put it on the way bottom. I can try. Guess you won't really be able to see it. So I can do one here. Maybe these are just really heavy, I guess. But is that going to change how it flies then? I figured these wouldn't add too much weight. Hold on, I'm going to unwire them for the moment being so I can let it down gently and see what's going on with it. Because that's on the same thing that my balloons are right now. Okay. Now we can go under and we should be able to... Oh god. Well, I guess I'll know it's right if it's got nothing assigned to it. Oh, come on. I'm in a conundrum. I guess I can just... Oh, I have an idea. Hold on, watch this. Just get rid of one of the balloons. Oh, that's not gonna work. If I go over here, well, hold on. I guess I can activate him at the same time, and I just don't want it to slam. Okay. Now when we activate the hover bricks, it'll immediately deactivate the balloons. And now, oh god. See, the turning's a bit aggressive for when we're on the ground. Yeah, it's really tough to turn. I mean, it's meant to be in the sky, so I guess I'm not really trying to use this to drive around necessarily, and it's all just for fun. But let's see. Does it fly any differently? Oh yeah, it's like 1,000,000 times heavier with the hover bricks. It's like not even the same physics vehicle. It's you have to deactivate them. That makes sense. I guess I wanted to test without the balloons. So when I fly, we hold it, deactivate, then we're good. And then on the way back down, we can kind of just do the same thing. Because like it's really resistant, and then you can just go and then release. And then you're going back down. Boom. So much blue. Yeah, well, that's the color that the wings were. When the main part that makes your whole ship come together is a specific color, you have to build everything around that. That and honestly, the buzz droids are like they're like, I almost imagine the buzz droids, they look like they're the same color as like a super battle droid. I mean, really, a buzz droid is just a mega battle droid if you think about it. It's just a upgraded super battle droid. Yeah, I don't get the best ground turning, but that's fine. At least I can leave it hovering, which is super sick. And then when we want to lift off, we just go. And it kind of centers us too, I noticed. That actually gives me the balloon gyroscope stuff that I was talking about. It makes you heavier, but I'm still going up. It's not super fast, but maybe that's something I can do at another point, is make it faster. Oh. Oops. Take me back. We're lagging now. Oh, crap. Oh, God. I think there's still... Wait, are my hover bricks going? No, okay. Sometimes it feels like heavier all of a sudden. Oh. Vehicles are definitely a lot more durable than they used to be. I'll give them that much. Well, what do you say, chat? One successful buzz droid, or not buzz droid, vulture droid. That's without the driver's seat, how it would look. If I could, it'd be cool if there was a way to like, what if they, oh, that would be cool. You know how we already have, remember, I think you used to be able to do remote control tech. I don't know if you still can. But you used to be able to like disc, and it was only in one session before you logged out. You could get like parts that were disconnected to be controlled by a driver's seat that was stationary far away. It'd be cool if they had like an item, right? That you was like the hover brick, but when you placed it on there, like that became the driver's seat. And then when you like you could like control it from somewhere else, and then it would just put your POV into like almost like a third person perspective, and you would just become the brick temporarily while your character is controlling it from afar. That would be kind of cool. You can literally do unmanned missions into caves, or not caves, but like into the wilderness. I think we got it pretty solid. Other than the, I wish, you know, I wouldn't want the thrusters as sticking out as much. I'd rather them be a little more embedded. But otherwise, fairly screen accurate. I tried to build that and put it over the seat, but it won't let me give it an, oh. Yeah, seats, you have to have like a stud on each side at least to get into them, I think. Yeah, I'm out for the night as well, guys. If you guys enjoy the stream, I appreciate you guys being here to start. But also, check me out on YouTube and Twitch. If you're on TikTok, I am also live over there. I stream on all three simultaneously. So whenever you see me live, I am live over there. So if you prefer one of the others, highly appreciate it if you come check me out. Other than that, I have been getting back on top of things after a few month hiatus of just some life stuff going on with Heather and I. Not against you, she's got stuff going on, medical stuff going on. I've been help taking care of her and getting her through stuff, and it's taken a toll on the both of us lately. So that's why, if you've been wondering where I've been, that's where I've been, spending time with Heather essentially and family, but just doing stuff and being there for her while she's feeling sick. But otherwise, I should be getting back into the kind of the maybe not daily streams, but more so at least I exist, or you know I exist still. So thank you guys so much for all the support. Go check me out on all the platforms. Creator code Epic Bricks in the item shop. And if you'd like to support me even further, I sell Lego online, and I believe it. I don't think it shouldn't be. It should also be linked in my bio along with my Discord, my Bricklink store, where I sell IRL Lego online. And if you would like to do that, it would support me extra, and you get something for it. It's like subscribing, but you get something. Because there, I think my store minimum is $5, but that's just to combat shippings to make sure it's worth it to ship it out, kind of deal on my end. But $5 minimum, you can get. I got tons of figs. I actually have a handful of sets right now still, so it's like subscribing, but with real perks, not just an emote or something, which is still pretty cool. But I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much. Who are we rating over to? Oh, it's like Spixie Lee is on. We can go over to them. I haven't rated over to them in quite a while. And I know we've been, I think I saw someone else on there, but we've been raiding over to them recently too. Let's do it. Deadline for the hover vehicles is what, like the 6th of next month? It's like early next month. I'm almost positive. I know. If I said Buzz Droid, I meant Vulture Droid. My dyslexia kicking in. They're in the same scene together in Revenge of the Sith, so I don't know why my brain goes. They're completely different things, but because they share a scene, my brain. All right, I think we got the raid train ready to go. Have a good night, guys. I just raided over on Twitch and ended the Twitch stream But like I said, if you're on TikTok, you're watching this right now, come on over to Twitch or YouTube the next time. That's where I'll be live. I mean, I'll be live here too, but you should come check me out on the Twitch and the YouTube. I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day, TikTok and YouTube. I will see you later.